Thanksgivings. More than just turkey, stuffing, and pumpkin pie. We also get to watch the Vikings while it cooks. Hey guys, what's up? JNOZ back again with another game preview. And yes, the Vikings play Thursday afternoon, Thanksgiving Day, 8/11, I believe. And rematch versus the Lions. And now I'm going to tell you guys up front, we win this. Not only do we win the division, lock up the number 2 seed at least. We're a top 2 seed. We get that first round bye. We win the division with this game won today or Thursday. That's my prediction. I think it's very plausible. Tell me your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. I don't think we are a bad enough team that we can lose it from there. We're a top 2 seed. We win this game without question. We're in the media headlines as far as Super Bowl contenders. Anyways, we'll save the Super Bowl talk later. Let's talk about this Lions game, starting off with the injuries, which everybody loves. Just kidding. So we'll start off with the Lions. Cornerback Jamal Agnew, knee, did not participate. This is all as of Monday, so there's if they do not participate in practice, take it with a grain of salt. Agnew, need no participation Monday. Dwayne Washington, one of their running backs, no participation. Ezekiel Ansah, defensive end, always seems to torment the Vikings. Limited participation on Monday. Jalen Reaver Maben, an ankle injury, full participation. He'll probably play. And now, to the Vikings, their list is a bit longer. Let's look at it, and we have 4 players that did not participate on Monday. And they are Mackenzie Alexander, Mike Remmers, Xavier Rhodes, and B. Ryan Robinson. 2 of those guys are really big. Those are the 2 defensive tackles, Xavier Rhodes and Mackenzie Alexander. You might be thinking, why Mike Remmers? Why don't say is that big of a deal? Because I think we're just as good if we have the backup playing, because I think he's really good. You know, his name always escapes me. Everson Griffin, Emmanuel Lemur, and Andrew Sendejo, limited participation. And I think Anthony Harris might have played better than Sendejo. I don't know who's better overall. That's kind of a decision up to you guys. But I'm fine if we have Anthony Harris playing. Emmanuel Lemur is a good depth guy. Everson Griffin's a really big name, especially if B-Rob doesn't play. But I'm fully expecting Everson Griffin to play on Thursday. Anthony Harris had full participation when he was listed with a hamstring injury. Now let's look at the Lions specifically, and this team overall, very offense and pass heavy. This is the 5th ranked offense overall with 27 points a game. Total offensive yards, 338.4 yards a game. It's 16th. 257.6 pass yards a game is 6th. And they're awful at running the football. 80.8 rush yards a game is 28th. So how a team is 6th and 28th ends up being 5th overall in points means this team must get good field position from their defense and not have to move the ball a whole lot. When they get in position, they pick up points. This team probably doesn't set up a lot of field goals, and they can get the ball into the end zone. That's how they get those points with not a ton of yards. So we'll look at that with the stats. So let's look at Matt Stafford. 380 attempts, he completed 227 of them. That's 2,760 yards, a 63.1 completion percentage, which is right around average. 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. So an okay season. I think he was doing better last year, but a solid season overall. He'll finish with close to 30 touchdowns, get about 10 interceptions. That's solid quarterback numbers. And he's been sacked a bunch, 33 on the year, which is so much different than, I believe, Keenum's been sacked like twice. And rushing stats, none of them are really good. Amar Abdullah, 144 attempts, 491 yards, 3.4 yards per attempt, 34 is long, 3 touchdowns on the year. Easily their number 1 running back, and 3.4 yards a carry. That's like Matt Asiata being your number 1 running back. By the way, they used to have Matt Asiata, not anymore. Theo Reddick, 40 attempts, 141 yards, 3.5 average. I believe he's more of the receiving back. We'll look at that in a sec. And then Matt Stafford has some running ability as well. That's pretty much all of it. Dwayne Washington, the running back that was on the injury report, has 20 attempts on the year as well at 44 yards. So 2.2 average is the guy that might be losing. Whoop-de-doo. Receiving, the thing that they're good at. Golden Tate, a guy that seems to torment the Vikings for the last 3 games. But the biggest reason they won, the last year on Thanksgiving, I think we're going to make a big deal to try to shut this guy down. 59 receptions, 691 yards, 45 is his long, and 3 touchdowns on the year. One of the better run after the catch guys in the league. Very, very good. Marvin Jones has some big games this year, but slightly inconsistent. 38 receptions, 622 yards. His longest 43. He's at 6 touchdowns. He is their red zone guy. Theoretic is the receiving back. I was right. 33 receptions, 282 yards. They love that guy. His long 63. He's got their longest pass of the year. TJ Jones, 24 receptions, 347 yards. Eric Ebron, their tight end. They really think he's got a lot of talent, but has to bring it together and really hasn't yet. Only 24 receptions, 283 yards. They spread the ball out. Golden Tate's the guy we are going to have to stop. Let's look at Matt Prater, one of the best kickers in the league, and he's really, really good too. He's a big weapon. Their punter is Jeff Locke, by the way. That's fun. Yeah, so Golden Tate, how are we going to stop him? I don't think that's a good matchup for Xavier Rhodes. I think Trey Waynes might have a good chance. Mackenzie Alexander on the slot is a really good matchup. If he gets matched up on Harrison Smith on those deep throws, won't be looking very good. But our defense has shown that we can stop them. We held them to 14 points last week, and that's because we only scored 7. If you remember right, we lost pretty much because Dalvin Cook tore his ACL. That's why it happened. He was running the football, he made a guy miss, tore his ACL, ball came out, Lions had a good field position to get a touchdown. And that was the story of that game. But now the Vikings are in first place, trying to nail the coffin on them. Let's look how good their defense is. They're the 19th ranked defense. They give up 23.4 points a game, 354.5 yards is 23rd, 240.3 pass yards a game. We're going to get more than that. Rush yards a game is 19th, 114.2. Overall, bad at everything. Nothing they're really good at defensively. So we should have time if our line comes together, gives us time for Keenum. I think they have Darius Slay and Glover Klin on the outside. That's all they really have. Anza on Reef will be a fun matchup. 2 ex-Lions. They played each other earlier in the year. I believe Reef had the better matchup there. I think our whole line's coming together. Our team's so much better than back then. The Lions are trying to get back into us. They're coming for us. I think they have a chance to beat us in their home. They beat us in our home earlier. They got lucky. Long story short, I think we come through. They don't have the numbers on us. Darius Slay, they can't clone Darius Slay overnight. Diggs, Thielen combo, too strong for 99% of the teams in the NFL. You need 2 number 1 type corners. They don't have it. Darius Slay can only cover 1 guy at a time. Mismatches are too good. If he takes out Thielen, fine. He'll get 50 yards. Diggs will get 100. If he takes out Thielen, opposite, vice versa. You still have Kyle Rudolph that can get some yards. Our running game's a lot better than it was back then. Latavius Murray and McKinnon are being very quickly turned into a very good split back system. Take the high hand, and we'll get over 100 yards team rushing. So overall, I think we have this one. It'll start out slow. We'll pull away at halftime, and we'll end it 28-17. There you have it. Big Thanksgiving win, puts a nail in the coffin. We win the NFC North, not officially, but pretty much. And number 2 seed, here we come. Home field advantage to the playoffs. Take that first round bye. Eagles, Vikings, NFC Championship game. Let's go. I can't wait. Otherwise, let's get this Lions game done first. So we'll see you guys in the next Josie Vikings video. Your score predictions in the comments section. We'll see you guys in the next video.